Hello guys, it is Wednesday. You are going to be watching me do my makeup, and you know what, we're just gonna chat. We're gonna chat about Thanksgiving and, you know, these Black Friday deals, what you guys are looking to grab. We're using this to pull back my hair today instead of clips. So that's what we're gonna do. But first and foremost, I'm going to be using my hydrating primer from Hard Candy on my face. It's like this blue gel type consistency, and it gives you like this really nice cooling sensation on your face. I love that feeling. It's probably one of my favorites. I love the tingly cooling effect that some like face masks, sheet masks, primers have. Cooling water from Milk is also a good one. I've tried it twice. I liked it the second time better than I did the first time I tried it, if that makes sense. But what we're gonna start out with, letting that dry, I'm also gonna spray my hydrating priming mist and setting spray also. So there's that. And then I'm going to be using concealer because I do have nasty little pimples on my face. Gotta love that. So I'm going to use my Huda Beauty concealer, the Overachiever concealer, and the color Whipped Cream to hide all of that. But I hope everyone had a really good week last week. I'm not gonna lie, it's been challenging, especially with the holidays coming up. Everything I thought I was gonna do isn't happening anymore. So yeah, it's gonna be a little different, and I'm trying to like wrap my brain around the fact that it's gonna be a little different, but I'll be fine. I'll figure it out like I always do. Alright, so I'm gonna be using it actually is called the Moisture Cushion BB cream foundation or CC cream foundation today. And let me tell you, wherever my mom got this stuff, your girl wants it again because I love it. I just cleaned my brush yesterday, and so it's super like soft and feels brand new, which I love. But wherever my mom got this stuff, I want it again because yes, it's a CC cream or a BB cream, but you really wouldn't even know it because it actually covers really well. And I love it. Doesn't like break me out. It makes my skin look super nice. Doesn't make it look greasy, but it also doesn't like make me look like I'm a dry, like patchy, gross, I don't know, it's just so nice, like, and it feels good on my face. Like, I hate when my face feels funny when I put on makeup, and this just doesn't. It's an A++ product, but I don't know where she got it. I used hers and mine because she got the wrong shade. She got both of them in the same shade, and it was my shade, so I got both. But it's literally called Cheful Moisture Cushion. I don't know, but it's amazing, and I love it. So I just love it, and I'm gonna let this sit for a second. Now, this product, I do use just a tiny bit of setting powder. I couldn't think of setting powder for some reason. So, not a lot, just a little bit. But, because, like, it's a moisture, like, cream. So, like, you gotta just use it a little bit. Like I said, I have very dry skin right now. So, you don't want to use a whole lot. And this is my new powder from Hard Candy. It's the Marilyn Monroe one. And it smells so good. It smells like roses and strawberries. Which, those are the two ingredients in it. So, I don't know. When I use this product and I use a powder, my face doesn't look dry. Like, when I use, like, my other foundations, like, I know I can't use Translate powder on my face. Like, I have to just use my setting spray because my face just looks too dry. But with this, it's not like that, which I love. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my contour stick, and I'm going to start contouring. For this look, I am going a little bit more old school. I'm going to do my makeup the way I used to in high school. I thought that would be fun. I haven't done that in a while, and I kind of miss my old school, like, all black, sparkly eye look. Kind of miss it. It's been a minute since I've done it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to blend this all out. So when I blend my contour out, I do use my makeup brush, and then I go over it again with my beauty blender. Just to make sure everything is nice and put together. But I am getting very excited. I know this year we're putting up our decorations a little early for Christmas. We're doing it right after Thanksgiving. We're doing it that weekend, so Saturday, the Saturday after Black Friday, which I know no one's opening on Thursday, which I think shouldn't happen. I think everyone should have their Thanksgiving, you know. But it took a pandemic for that to happen, which I think is so sad. But yeah, so I know there's a lot of like Black Friday deals going on now, which I think is weird, but to each their own. I don't know, like, I know what I want. Like, I know what I want for Christmas, but like, at the same time, I don't. Does that make sense? But, so this look is going to be a little different than what I usually do. So, I'm going to kind of talk you through it. I'm going to talk you through what I used to do in high school. Don't judge me. I didn't really know what I was doing in high school. Everything's falling. I really didn't. I didn't know what I was doing in high school. So, I use still a matte bronzer to do my contour. And I really didn't even contour. Alright, so you're just gonna contour. I usually used to use bronzer, which this is a bronzer, it's a matte bronzer, but I'm gonna show you what I did to make myself look uber tan, because back then, when I was in high school, there was a show that I still watch that was extremely popular. It still is, and that's from Jersey Shore. And your girl wanted to be tan with my little poof. Even if I wore sweatpants to school that day, I still had makeup on. And I still somewhat did my hair. Or when I'd get to school, I'd do my hair. Then after I took a nap the first period. Alright. So, after that, you're going to take a nice, like, poofy, like, brush that you would use for like powder, and you're gonna dip it in some sparkly bronzer, and you're just gonna go ham. You're gonna go crazy. Like, yes, you have contour, but you're gonna totally ignore that contour, and you're just gonna bronze your whole face and your neck, and you're just gonna be so tan. Because that's what I thought was so important. I thought being tan was uber important, and I made sure I was tan. And I didn't look like a ghost, unless I just didn't do my makeup that day, which that happens sometimes. But when I did, I looked snatched. At least I thought I did. Anyways, and then I gotta grab this bag, excuse me. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this glowy, glittery stick here, and you're gonna put glitter all over the place, because for some reason that was also important. And you're just gonna blend that stuff all in. You're gonna make sure your face is all like nice and glittery and fabulous, because like I said, being glittery and bronzed was so important. Oh my goodness, yes, I was a freaking disco ball, alright? Especially when I actually like went ham and woke up early for school, which was very rare. Alright, and then the next thing you're gonna use is a nice like liquid. Oh, it's drying up on me. Anyways, so this is the Cover FX highlighter. And I would do this a lot. Like, I wouldn't do concealer until after I did my highlighter. But, you know, you live and you learn. And then I'd add more highlighter. Yeah, I was a glowing goddess, let me tell you. It was too much at times. Oh God, it's so much. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what was I thinking? Like, even now, like, I love me some glitter and I love me some bronze and all that, but it's just, like, calmed down a lot. My Lord. Now, not so much. Now it's like, you know what? I don't care. You should have. You should have cared. Oh, look, I see you got it down my nose. What is going on? Oh boy. Okay. So after, you know, trying to blend that in, you're going to go in with some concealer under those eyes, because, you know, waking up at the crack butt of dawn gives you some dark circles under here. And you're going to put some up here too, because that's going to be your eye primer, because, you know, that's what you use when you're in high school, because you didn't have a ton of money to do other things. So you're going to use a beauty blender here, and you're going to blend it all in. Even though you just bronzed all this, this is what I did. Crazy kook, let me tell you. That was crazy. Also, fake bronzer was my thing. I literally have it over there still. I still use it. I love it. It's the Victoria's Secret instant bronzer thing that you could literally wash off the next day. Yep, still have it. Still use it. Just because I wanted to be tan. Okay, next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a brush like this, and you're going to go in with your setting powder. You're going to set it. You're really going to set it, because you don't want your eyelids to get sticky. You don't want your under eyes to crease either. Because creasing is a no-no, friends, and I wish I would have known that in high school. Because let me tell you, creasing was a problem. Alright, so after you're done with that, you're going to let it sit there for a second. And blow that off, and then you're gonna take, I just use my regular brush. I don't know where it went. Okay, found it. So you're just gonna brush it off. I don't want to sit long. Ouch. Because I don't want to bake. It's poked my eyeball. Alright, so after that, you're gonna do your brows. I didn't do my brows in high school, but girl, we're doing them here. We're doing them today. So, because let me tell you, my brows were so bad in high school. Yuck. Hated them. I'm just gonna do like a nice little fill in. Like, I'm not gonna do my normal crazy brows that I do typically. I'm just gonna fill these bad boys in. Brush it on through. Kind of like I did. Oh no, let's not do that today. Kind of like I did yesterday in my makeup look. I just filled them in. My makeup game in high school was weak. I mean, it wasn't bad, don't get me wrong, but compared to what it is now, gosh, I wish I knew how to do makeup in high school. I think we all do. Like, let's be honest. Like, we're all like, oh gosh, we can do makeup now. But, like, wish we could do makeup then. Or we probably would have looked a lot better. You know what I mean? Maybe I would have been noticed more. I'm more noticed now. Next thing you're going to do is blush. And this is one of my favorite blushes. It's from, I think, Benefit. Is it Benefit? Yeah, Benefit Cosmetic. It's the Rocketeer blush. It's like a nice little peachy blush. And like, if I did use blush, it would be a peach color because I was trying to stick with the tan thing and I didn't want it to be pink. So, and I always only put it on the apples of my cheeks. That was it. And then I would come in with my brush here and I would totally like blend it in. Just so I had a little color and I didn't look sick. The next thing you're gonna do is grab your palette that you're about to use. And I used 3 colors. Tan, black, and sparkly black. And a lot of liner. Actually, I think there's a sparkly black in this palette. Let me see. Yeah, digital. We're gonna use digital too. So that's what we're gonna do. So this look is pretty easy. You're gonna use like I did. I used in all what I had in high school. I didn't have all these brushes in high school, you know what I mean? So like I used what I had and this is what I usually used. And I went in with a tan and I would just tan my whole eye because, you know, the rest of me was tan, so this had to be tan. But I did a good snooky smoky eye. I really did. Oh, and I did use sparkles. So, like, we're going to use that, too. We're going to use a nice, like, silver sparkle color. Or a rosy gold color, because I use pinks, too. Alright, so there's that. That was it. And then I would go in with just a matte black. Same brush. And I would just go in the crease here like that, and I would just build the black. So I would just build that black color because I did want like it dark because I was a crazy child. I thought this was a good look. But don't get me wrong, I love a nice black look. Like, I love a good black eye look. But, like, you gotta add some, like, colors. And not just black. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta... Alright, I'm not using just this brush. I'm losing my marbles. You gotta use other colors to build off of it. You gotta be able to like make sure that what you're trying to accomplish here doesn't make you look like, you know, you have a black eye or something. So I'm kind of just like blending it with my crease brush, and then I'm gonna come in and like actually blend it, because like I said, I didn't have all these tools in high school. You know, I had a regular fluffy brush, which I was using, and like the old school, like, you know, like what they used to come in, like those soft sponge brush things. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'd use. So I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna build all the way up, because that's what I did. Was into the black eye look. Totally loved it. Was my favorite. Wore it every day. And I used the same eyeliner every single day. It never changed. And honestly, I use the same eyeshadow every day too, and they don't make it anymore because Victoria's Secret sucks. No, I'm just kidding. I love Victoria's Secret, but they used to have makeup, and they used to have the prettiest black sparkly eyeshadow, and I'm not using this one. I keep looking at it and there's bronze in it. But they used to have the prettiest black eyeshadow, and they got rid of it because they got rid of their makeup. But it was so pretty. I would literally, it was $14. I literally remember the price. And I would go, and they were always out because every girl loved it. And I had a silver one. But yeah, loved it. So I gotta find me a black sparkly eyeshadow just like it, because I've tried. I really have. I've tried to find the same like awesome black shadow, but I can't find it. Okay, so I found a black sparkly shadow. And I'm gonna show you how I did that. It's not as sparkly as the one from whatchamacallit, so it makes me a little sad, but we'll go with it. This is from my palette from Morphe, the Bejeweled palette. You can kind of see the sparkles. I'm telling you, the black one I used to use, like, you couldn't miss the sparkles. It was so pretty. Yeah, this is basically what I did. It didn't change much. It hasn't. I mean, this is what I did in high school. It was very... I'm trying to change it a little bit just so, like, it doesn't look crazy. And I have, like, a little bit of dimension in it. But, you know, you can only do so much. Because my eyes were so dark all the time. I don't know why. Maybe I wanted everyone to think my eyes were as dark as my soul. Not sure. But even then, I was like a super, like, everyone, I don't know. I was nice. Some people thought I was mean, but whatevs. Alright, so we're gonna go in with a nice, like, sparkly color. I'm trying to see what sparkly color I'm gonna use. Let me see this one. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Yep, found it. This is literally what I used to use. It was a nice, like, super silvery color right on the lid. And then I'd put more black over it. Yep. It's super pretty, though. And then I'd go in with my crease brush here. Well, my all over brush I'd use. And then I'd just blacken that out again. Okay, so I finished the liner and everything, and then now I'm gonna go and put a color in my like inner crease. I'm gonna do a color that I normally didn't do, but I love this color, so we're gonna do it. It's called Lucid. It's in the Urban Decay palette, ultraviolet palette. It's that green color. But yeah, so this is basically what I did with my eyes, and then I would put mascara on. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna do mascara. I'm gonna be using, just like I used to, I would do usually I would use 3 different eyelashes, like mascaras. God, I can't talk. Alright, so the first one we're gonna use is my new one from Hard Candy. And then we're gonna go in and use the second one. I do 1 lash at a time. Or 1 eye at a time, I should say. Okay, so the only thing I did off camera was I did my second eye with mascara, and I added black in my waterline like I did in high school. My lips, super easy. So all I wanted in high school was the duck lips. So I'd put lip plumper on every day to make sure my lips could do the duck lips, I guess. I don't know. But I am not putting any more highlighter on because there is enough on my face. This was fun. I haven't done my high school makeup look in a long time, but I still think I can pull it off. And my headband, I wore that all the time in high school. Or I'd put my hair up, or I'd scrunch it, or whatever. But my hair was never this freaking long. I wish it was this long. Ugh. But yeah, this was high school. This is what I did. Oh, and I would do this a lot. Look, I'm back in high school. Or I would do this, because, you know, I said I wanted to be schnookers. So yep, this is what I would do. This was my look. Oh God, I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. I love schnookers, but she's my favorite other than Jenny. But man, yeah, I even do have like the dark, like brown, like extensions in my hair. Anywho, so this is my makeup look. I am gonna spray some setting spray. And I'm gonna call it a day. I didn't have that either when I was in high school, but I do now, so I'm gonna use it. But yeah, this was my makeup look in high school. Super bronzed, super glittery and black. I just loved the black smoky eye, and I rocked it. And yeah, that was it, guys. That's all I did. But I hope you guys have a great week. We'll talk next week. I'm thinking actually of doing like my top 5 things I want for Christmas, and then maybe we can bounce back ideas. I keep dropping my brushes. Anyhow, so maybe we could it's gonna be one of those days. All right, anywho, so maybe we can do that. But that is it for me today. I'm going to head out, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.